my water bottle. So this facility's changed quite a bit. There's about to be an aquaponics bin built here, and then all these have been dug into the ground. We're going to be doing a series of testing to find out what conditions are most beneficial. A bunch of different filtration systems. There's a sand filter. Mike will be able to tell you more about that. So all these tanks will have fish in them. This facility is pretty new. And then all these tanks too. So aquaponics going on in here. Coming into house number 6. This was a project that was started and didn't ever really go anywhere, unfortunately. But this was an anaerobic digester, which they're still trying to work on a little bit. Some tools in here, huge facility. Big anaerobic digester. Coming out here, the door is blocked by a table, lots of wood chips, solar array, come down again, houses, house number 5, outside of the facility. These trucks keep all the produce. Cool. And we got plenty of wood chips. This is the volcano. It's a giant compost pile in the center. This is a barn, bobcat. So I guess maybe what we'll do is just scramble up the side of this thing. Be a good view here. It's house number 7 with a aquaponics system in. We'll get there. Goats in the back there, having a good time. See all this in detail, just give you a sense. It's 3 acres. All these hoop houses have been put over there. Barn, trucks, and then there are the hoop houses that we were just in. Coming down. Oh! See, this is a giant worm reservoir here. It's got cinder blocks on the side, and lots of brewer's mash. Put in here, which heats up. Lots of chip. It's about 75% chip. So worms stored in here. This is Steve sorting out some worms. So this is huge. This is all full of worms. This is fed constantly. Got a little pineapple top here, digging out. You can see all the mash in here. This is quite cool. And there'll just be a sprinkler around here in the summertime, keeping everything warm. So, moving over here, all these buckets will be planted with various plants. Tomatoes, and another system. Take you in here, this is hoop house 7. This system flooded while I was here during a lightning storm, and we had to bail it all out. It's a lot warmer in here. They're using heat to heat this water. Tilapia prefer warmer temperatures. They're a tropical fish. So they heat the water, and then the water radiates the heat and heats this whole house. Quite a bit warmer in here. This is what Mike can show you. This is a sand filter. And there's actually Senia fetida in here. There's red worms. You can see them swimming around in there. And they're fine because there's plenty of dissolved oxygen in the water. They hang out by the sand. And so you can see it bubbling up through the sand. The sand is filtering all that water. Put this burlap back over it. So, then lots of nasturtiums and watercress. Let's see, being oxygenated. There's a slight grade to the system. Watercress being grown. Gravity fed. And all these tubes. A bit down there. Big compost pile. There's Mike on top of it. Here's we got the worm sifter. This is important to see. So this is a corn sifter. This looks like it's 1/4 inch. That's what they would use.
Yes, sir.
Let's see inside of it. Got all this
Really
casting.
We're going through
Vermicompost right here. Freshly sifted. Here, I got another one over here. So this hoop house is just for sifting vermicompost.
Yeah, let's do it.
A bunch of different sifters. Then got some a bee workshop going on here. There's lots of bees flying around me suddenly, so we won't disturb them too much. Got the goats. That's fudge. Goat houses, cinder block pile for them to stand on. More goats. We're doing a mushroom workshop here in house 14, so I'm just going to poke our head in here. On our way to the chickens. More vermicompost. All of this is composted and then vermicomposted. Worms are just thrown in. So now, standing in the center. There's Mike again, he keeps following me. Yeah. Maybe the best way is to take you over here. Here's the edge of the property. The river runs through it. Over here, got a nice little chicken run on the side of this hoop house. And go in here, unless it's locked. We'll go around. So these are the compost bins that are used for the workshop. Here we got a bunch of transplants in here. So pallets, 1/2-inch hardware cloth on the inside. Every part of it's covered, and they'll even put something on top. And then it's just a 1-to-1 carbon to nitrogen ratio. Got the empty food scraps there. These piles were made recently. This is all the sprout, the microgreens, and the pea shoots. You can see this is all going to be composted, heated up, and then reused. And then here is a hoop house demonstration site. So we have a team of people, much larger compost pile right here, scrap wood. So they got these ground posts laid down. We got a hoop house work. We're bending our own hoops.
Kevin!
This is Saint.
All these gusses and stuff, get a screwdriver and take these off. They should have been took it off.
Building
They should have. That's right.
a jig, 7-foot jig. They're gonna bend this pipe. That's Saint. This is the intern house.
Look at these two right here.
And we're doing a composting workshop here.
It's all biological because you get these, the microlife are exploding exponentially. They're reproducing and breaking these things down exponentially. So if it comes that it dries out, they're either going to go dormant or you're going to kill that species, certain species off by not having the correct moisture. And it's hard to refire, I call it, is to get the heat back after it's dried out. Just adding water is going to take a long, long time. That's if there's enough nutrition in that pile yet for them to survive on. A lot of times you've gone halfway through the composting process and you let it dry out. You almost have to inject some more nitrogen and things into the pile for the species to live off. Food form. Yes.
So yeah, that's growing power. Thanks.